Hey, how you doing? David Taub here with Epic Guitar Instruction. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. Today you're going to learn the song For What It's Worth. It was released in 1966, written by Stephen Stills, but performed by the Buffalo Springfield. This is a great song too for beginners if you're early on in your guitar journey, because it's just basically 4 chords, and it's very slow chord changing, and you could be playing this song fast and fun. And I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you could do this. I'll show you just the easy strumming way. I'm going to show you a way where you could use harmonics to hold the rhythm, and I'm also going to show you a way where you could emulate drums rhythmically, like you heard me kind of mixing those together in the intro. The 4 bass chords you're going to need to play this song is E major, A major, A 7th. Now A 7th, all you do from an A major is take off your 2nd finger, open G string, A 7, and D major. Now on the recording, I do hear them embellishing those chords a little bit, like on the A, playing an A sus4, on the D, playing a D sus2, but you could add those later because we just want to get you playing the bass song first. Now, obviously there's a bunch of guitars playing in this song. You have the one playing the harmonics, and you have the one doing those licks. I'm going to show you those too. I'm going to break all the parts down, but before we get rocking, if you could please do me a big favor and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep bringing the content, as well as then you'll be notified when we have new lessons posted. Leave a comment below. Let us know how you like this lesson, what lessons you'd like to see coming up. And if you like the video, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, share it, and thank you so much for your support. And song structure-wise, there's just 2 progressions you're going to have to know. There's the verses, which is the same as the intro, and then there's choruses. And all the verses are the same, all the choruses are the same, and at the end of the song, the outro is just basically the choruses over and over and over and over. So you learn those 2 progressions, you got the whole song. And then I'll show you different ways that you could play it like I did in the intro, as well as just a bass way. So the basic progression for the intro and the verses is just E to an A. And the intro, they just go around that progression 2 times, and then the first verse kicks in. And that first verse is there's something happening here, right? So if you just want to do an easy strumming version, just do this strum. We'll do down, down, up, down, down. So it's very laid back. You don't want to rush it. The intro will just sound like this. And then the first verse comes in. Now there's a couple other guitars playing. You have that haunting sound made by the natural harmonics, and basically it's just this. That's it, right? He's just playing a natural harmonic at the 12th fret, and then one at the 7th fret. And those are right on the beat. It's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And all you're doing is you're just lightly fretting directly over the 12th fret, not behind it like you're fretting a note, and you're just lightly resting your finger on it to sound that note. So if you kind of play the open and then just slowly bring your finger closer, closer till it's touching, and there it is. Just a light touch. And then there's another guitar playing this single note line that sounds like this. All right, and that actually starts on the off beat. It's kind of on the and of 4, so it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you come in with that open low E string, and then slide from the 2nd to the 4th fret of the A string, and then 2nd fret D string, and then slide again 2nd to 4 on the A string, and then open A string. Again, they're kind of, that whole thing is based off of E, A, right? E, A. And then 2 to 4 again, and 2nd fret D string, and then 2 to 4 again, and then you're back to the beginning. It just repeats. So the verses are just that E to A change 4 times through. It'll sound like this. And that goes right into the chorus, which is Stop Children, What's That Sound? And if you're having some trouble changing chords in time, and the strumming is throwing you off and you need to get your chord changing tightened up a bit, I could really help you with that. Tell you what, click on the link in the YouTube description box below. I'll send you a killer extended play lesson where I go over my essential chord changing technique tips, fret hand technique tips, and tons of practice exercises. It'll really get your chord changing blasted to the next level. And I'll pair it with an ebook which has chord charts, more lessons, more exercises. It's a fantastic 1-2 punch. I'll send it to you for free. Just click on that link below. And all the chorus progression is E, D, A, and A7. Okay? And the strum, you could just do stop children, 3 downstrokes. Go to the D. What's that sound? 3 downstrokes. Right? A. Everybody look. 3 downstrokes. And then what's going, you change to the A7. 4 downstrokes. It's really easy. It'll sound like this if I play the chorus. And then right back into the verse. Because that's basically all they're doing. They're just going from verse to chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. There's a lead break in there too. But if you're on one acoustic, you're probably not going to play that. So you're just going to do these verses and choruses. So if I play a full verse into a chorus and go back into a verse, just do a little play along. You can play along with me. Here's what it's going to sound like. And so on and so forth. So get the changes down with the bass strumming first. And now let's do some different things if you want to dress it up a little bit. You heard me in the beginning. I added that real trademark drum beat, and I kind of used the guitar to kind of emulate the bass and the snare drum. Do da da do do da do da 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 din. Right? And that kind of rhythm is kind of like on the one chord is here and the other chord is here. It's like da da din do da. Change da 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 din do da do do da da din do da do da. That, right? Kind of sound pretty ridiculous doing it like that, but just so you can kind of feel that groove. So what I did was this, to emulate that sound, kind of did something like this. Okay, it's just an easy rhythm I'm tapping out on the guitar. So think of it like this. 2 downstrokes, and we'll start on the E chord. Then, I'm taking the pick and I'm hitting the body of the guitar with the pick. This is emulating the hi-hat or the snare drum, because that's a different sound. Because when I hit the snare drum again, I'm going to use my fingertips. See, I get that sound versus that sound. I want to mix up the sounds a little bit. And for the bass drum, I'm hitting the side of the guitar, back here. Right? And it's kind of, that's the beat. Dun, dun. Right? So if I do the chord twice, down, down, snare, and then bass, and then another snare by tapping the guitar here. So you get this, slow. Right? And practice, and you can make that as complex or as little as you want. You could plug your guitar in, add some reverb, it sounds really cool. All right, then you got to change chords, right? So you do it on the E. Then I do the same thing on the A. And on the E and the A, I'm hitting the low string first, the lowest 1 or 2 strings. And then on the A, right again to break it up a little bit, but the same rhythm on the A. Back to the E. A. And then a third way I was playing it was I was playing harmonics, but I was adding some to make it more of a rhythmic melody. What I was doing was I was playing this. What I'm doing is I'm hitting the chords twice, the down, starting on the E major, down, down, Then an upstroke, and I'm catching the high 2 or 3 strings. Doesn't have to be exact, but it's important to let them ring out. You want as much ringing as possible because you're gonna have to let go of the chord and get to the harmonic. So down, down, up, and then 12th fret I'm playing the high E and the B string harmonic. Little piece of a E chord, right? E 12th fret, B 12th fret. All right, then go to the A chord, down, down, again with the upstroke. Letting that ring, and then 7th fret harmonic at the high E, and then 5th fret harmonic at the high E, which you have to fool around with to really get it to ring out. It's a little tricky. There you go, right? So you get this on the A chord. Down, down, up, harmonic, harmonic, right? So we're kind of capturing the vibe because remember at the beginning of the song, they're playing 2, 3, 4, the 12th fret over the E chord and the 7th fret over the A chord. And we're kind of incorporating that into this line. So put them together slow, you get this. And then once you master these techniques, you know, you don't have to do one or the other per se. You could mix and match just the way you like it. Have fun with it, mix it up and make it your own. Really fun song to play. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Stay tuned. I got tons more killer lessons and content coming. I'm really excited about the lessons I have coming up to bring you. Please click on that subscribe button. It really helps us to keep bringing the content, as well as you'll then be notified when we have new lessons up. And don't forget, click on that link in the YouTube description box. Get my free video lesson on essential chord changing technique tips and an ebook. I'll send them both to you for free. Just click on that link below. And if you got a second, I just dropped a new record with my original band Mind Cell. We're based out of San Diego. I think it's a slamming record. I'm really excited about it. Some of the best music I think I've ever written. And it's streaming on all the major platforms. You can get the digital record, you can get the CD if you want. I'll put all those links below. Let me know if you have any questions on the gear I used or the studio recording. Let me know how you like the music. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for your support over the years and years, right? Keep up all that hard work on those guitars. Stay positive. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care and rock on.